Okay, I know this is completely different from the typical content that we do, but I just want to mess around. I think this would be pretty fun. You know what I'm saying? A breath of fresh air. You feel me? Instead of just doing reactions all the time. I know I pop out and just switch things up. So yeah, let's just see what's up with it. You feel me? Let's hop straight into this, y'all. Let's get it. Hey, what's good, dog?
Ichigo glanced lazily in his direction and scoffs. The teen radiated a cocky, self-assured air that Ichigo found annoying. Good enough, he says with a tone laced with irritation. What do you want?
I was just coming by to say what's up. What's up with the attitude, bruh?
Ichigo's irritation increases as the teen acts casually with him, like they were friends, which they obviously weren't. Nothing's up, bruh. My attitude's fine, he says tersely, his voice dripping with sarcasm as he mocked the other's tone.
Why are you hey, look, why are you mocking me? What's wrong with you?
Ichigo rolls his eyes at the teen's feigned naivety. Seriously? He was really going to try to act like the one at fault here? He lets out a
Yes, nigga, you're the
scoff,
one.
his irritation rising again. What's wrong with me? You're the one who waltzed in here acting like we're old pals or something.
My nigga, all I said was what's good, dog. What's so wrong with that? That's just how I greet people. Chill out.
Ichigo grits his teeth, his arms crossing in annoyance. This guy's carefree attitude was getting on his nerves. And I said my attitude's fine, he retorts. Maybe learn some manners before trying to be all buddy-buddy with people you don't know.
First off, don't insult me. Don't insult me. That's just my culture. That's the way I was raised. That's my culture. I'm just saying, what's good, dog? That's as if someone would have just came in and said hello.
Ichigo's annoyance quickly gives way to bewildered incredulity and irritation at the teen's words. Your culture? Seriously? He scoffs. You think that's a good excuse? Not everyone wants you to act like their best friend, you know. And stop calling me dog.
All right. I'm not trying to. First off, that's not even me trying to act like a best friend. I just explained it to you. You're acting like you're not understanding what I'm saying. Maybe I can break it down to where it's to your level, to where you can comprehend what I'm telling you. What I said wasn't what I would say to best friends and nothing like that. It's just me saying hello. Okay?
Ichigo's annoyance intensifies as the teen tries to justify himself. He lets out a frustrated sigh and rolls his eyes once again. Okay, fine. Maybe it's just how you greet people. But it doesn't justify you acting all casual with me when we don't know each other. So can you just stop it? You're seriously getting on my nerves.
And if I am getting on your nerves, what you gonna do about it?
Ichigo's eyes narrow. He's had enough of this kid's attitude. What's
Kid?
that supposed to mean? You trying to pick a fight or something? He says, his voice getting more menacing.
I ain't trying to pick a fight. You the one that's talking stupid back to me. You the one that's trying to come off condescending. So watch how you talk to me, or we gonna have a problem.
Ichigo's irritation quickly transforms into anger. Who did this kid think he was, threatening him? Condescending? He repeats incredulously. You're the one acting all tough and trying to boss me around, and you're the one who started this whole thing. Don't try and act like the victim
no,
here.
no. That's what we're not finna do. That's what we're not finna do. You're the one that responded crazy to me. So check your tone, boy.
Ichigo bristles at the teen's condescending tone. Boy, he repeats incredulously. You've really got some nerve, coming here and acting like you own the place. He takes a step closer to the teen, his voice taking on a dangerous edge. And I'll speak however I want to you. Got it? You don't get to tell me what to do.
I just did. What you gonna do about it, little nigga?
Ichigo's anger reaches its peak at being called that. He clenches his fists and steps even closer to the teen, almost invading his personal space. You know what I'm gonna do about it, you cocky punk. I'ma teach you some respect. Nobody talks to me like that and gets away with it.
I just did.
Ichigo's anger finally explodes. He takes the last step towards the teen, grabbing the front of his shirt and pinning him against the wall. I warned you, Ichigo growls. Now apologize.
I'm not gonna apologize to no little nigga. Now back up off.
Ichigo's grip on the teen's shirt tightens, his eyes narrowing angrily. Oh, so you don't know when to quit, do you? He brings his face closer to the teen's, their noses almost touching. You really think you can just disrespect me and get away with it? I'm not your buddy, kid. I'm not your friend. And if you don't apologize now, You'll regret it.
Bro, what's wrong with you? The older he may not give you some play. What's wrong with you, little nigga?
What's wrong with me? Ichigo repeats incredulously. You're the one causing trouble in a place where you don't belong. Not to mention acting disrespectful and like you own the place. He gives the teen a rough shake, almost hissing out the next words. And stop calling me little nigga. I'm not some kid for you to insult.
All right. First off, let's chill out. Get your hands off me before I break your goddamn neck. We don't want no problems, okay? Let's just calm down before things escalate.
Ichigo hesitates for a moment, his anger still boiling inside him. But he reluctantly lets go of the teen's shirt, taking a step back. Fine, he grumbles. We'll chill.
Nigga, see, he don't want
But
no
you better
smoke.
watch your mouth and attitude. I won't tolerate any more disrespect. Understand?
Nigga, that's how I feel. Watch how you talk to me, or you gonna be on the floor. And you don't want that. So chill out and calm down with your attitude, because I came in here chilling. You the one that took offense to what I was saying, and I explained to you that I was not coming at you in a foul way, and you still took offense to that, trying to justify you being mad. Calm your butt down.
Ichigo's jaw clenches as the teen talks back at him. He's used to people challenging his
Nigga saying
authority,
team.
but something about this kid's attitude really gets under his skin. You
That's
came in
nigga.
here chilling? He repeats, the mockery evident in his voice. What? You think that gives you the right to act however you please? I don't care how you meant it. Your attitude was insulting, and you know it.
And that's why I'm telling you, chill out with your attitude, because right now, we both just gonna keep getting mad. Watch how you talk to me, and I'll watch how you talk to you, because I'm the type of nigga that'll keep the same energy. So calm your butt down, and we won't have no problem. Can we agree with that?
Ichigo's glare softens as the teen speaks, his anger slightly abating. He takes a deep breath, trying to calm himself down. Fine, he mutters begrudgingly. We keep it cool from now on. I'll watch my attitude, and you watch yours.
Don't say it like that, because that's gonna get me hot. But I'm gonna just say this. What's up with you? Because, sparked at me as soon as I said hello. Everything all right, man?
Ichigo sighs, running a hand through his orange hair in frustration. The teen's casual attitude is making it hard for him to stay mad at the guy. Yeah, I know I sparked at you. I don't like it when people act all casual with me when we don't know each other.
Okay, I guess I'll apologize about that. But you going and, sparking off, grabbing me by my shirt, and typically I drop people off when they immediately try to, get physical with me. That's when there's an issue between me and the other individual. But I feel like something's up with you, man. What's wrong?
Ichigo lets out a scoff, crossing his arms defensively. Who says there's something wrong with me? I'm just fine. He glances away for a moment before sighing again in frustrated resignation. It's just you reminding me of someone I know, and it pisses me off.
Who is that?
Ichigo's expression darkens at the question, his jaw clenching as he hesitates to answer. Doesn't matter. It's personal. He runs a hand through his hair in frustration, looking as if he's struggling to keep his emotions in check.
All right, let's clear this up. First off, let me introduce myself. Black Rugrats. You can just call me Rugs.
Ichigo's annoyance at the teen's carefree attitude lessens somewhat as the guy finally introduces himself. He crosses his arms again, eyeing the teen warily. Black Rugrats? That's a weird name.
I mean, you got a weird name too. Ichigo for strawberry, that's a weird name. So let's not, make no insults about names. And just to correct you, I'm not a teen. I am a grown man. I'm pretty sure you can tell by my size. You know what I'm saying? I'm well over 6 foot, and I'm a grown man.
Ichigo's irritation returns at the teen's, grown man's, comment about his name.
Yeah.
It's not weird. It's Japanese. He frowns at the guy's height, looking him up and down before snorting. Yeah, I can see that. You're still young as hell, though.
I'm probably older than you. What are you talking about?
Ichigo rolls his eyes, not believing that for a second. Yeah, right. Try me.
How old are you?
Ichigo scoffs in disbelief. No way you're older than me. You're what, 18 or something?
No, don't respond to a question with another question. How old are you?
Ichigo's annoyance is overshadowed by a slight amusement at the guy's persistent tone. He reluctantly answers, knowing it's the only way to get this conversation over with. I'm 17. What, you're like 19 or something?
Bro, no, I look really young, but I ain't no 19 or whatever. I am 25, about to be 26.
Ichigo blinks in surprise. He was not expecting that. 26? Seriously? Damn. He mutters, his disbelief evident in his expression. I thought you were like my age or something.
Yeah, it'd be like that. I look kind of young. What's up? I just wanted to introduce myself. Seemed like you got a lot going on. You want to go somewhere and talk, man?
Ichigo is taken off guard by the sudden question. Talk about his feelings with a total stranger. That was the last thing he wanted to do.
I'm a
But
finesse.
there was something about the guy's sincere tone and casual demeanor that made it hard for him to say no.
Mm-hmm.
I I don't know, man. He mutters, still hesitating.
Look, dog, I just want to make sure you're good. When I came in, you did have a little attitude, and I don't want somebody else coming into the store, and you may have attitude with them or not, and I want to see you happy. So look, it's okay to vent. You can vent to me. We can go somewhere private.
Ichigo's annoyance with the guy lessens even more. He can sense the sincerity in the guy's words and his concern for Ichigo's well-being. He takes a moment to think it over before making a decision. Fine, we can talk, but not here. Let's go somewhere else.
All right, where you got planned?
Ichigo shrugs. I don't know. There's a park nearby. I guess we can go there. He grabs a key from under the counter and looks at Ruggs. You coming or not?
Okay, I ain't going to no park. Don't demand me like that, but you don't got a break room or somewhere, so we can just chill at. We here at the store. That's a little bit more private, you know what I mean? Instead of the park.
Ichigo rolls his eyes but concedes to the guy's request. Fine. There's a break room in the back. We can go there. He leads Ruggs to the back of the store, unlocking the door to a small break room and gesturing for him to go in, closing the door behind them. The break room is small and fairly empty, with only a couch and a table in the middle of the room. Ichigo takes a seat on the couch, gesturing for Ruggs to do the same. There. We have some privacy. You happy now?
Yeah, man. What's going on, man? Talk to me.
Despite himself, Ichigo finds the guy's casual attitude almost endearing. He lets out a small sigh, trying to decide where to start. It's stupid, really. There's this friend of mine, and he's always trying to pick fights with me. And he bugs the hell out of me. And he just reminds me a lot of you, for some reason. It's annoying.
Who's that?
His name's Keigo. He's a pain in the ass, let me
Keigo?
tell you.
Who the heck
Always
is
bothering
Keigo?
me, challenging me to fights,
Hold
and
on.
bragging about himself nonstop. It's like he can't stand to be around me without picking some kind of fight.
I mean, I don't be trying to pick a fight with you, bro.
Ichigo shakes his head, realizing his words could be
Keigo,
misinterpreted.
you
I know
disrespectful
you don't.
nigga.
It's just, your attitude is kind of similar. You've both got that carefree, laid-back vibe. And I don't know. It just pushes my buttons for some reason.
I feel that. But even though I disagree, I don't think I act like him because I'm aware of Keigo now. But I feel like, you did kind of respond, agitated a little bit. Is everything okay?
Ichigo scowls, slightly chagrined at being called out. Yeah, I know I was a bit too hasty earlier. But can you blame me? You came in here, acting all casual and friendly. It just got on my nerves, that's all.
See, I can't blame for that because I feel like, see, where I'm from, it's okay and it's accepted to come off more friendly and light. And that's what I typically try to do. I don't, I'm not too aware of your culture, but that's just how mine is.
Ichigo's scowl softens at the guy's explanation. He gets where he's coming from now. It's just a difference in culture. He lets out another sigh, running a hand through his hair in frustration. It's not really your fault, I guess. I've had a rough day, and you walking in here, acting all friendly and nonchalant just got to me for some reason. I don't know why.
Okay, well, we came to that conclusion. Is everything okay at home?
Ichigo is taken aback by the question. Huh, what are you, my therapist or something? He rubs the back of his neck, looking away. Everything at home is fine. My dad's a little annoying sometimes, but I can deal with him. It's a combination of things, I guess. Stress from school, friends bugging me, that sort of thing.
Let's understand. Have you thought about talking to your mom, venting to her about it?
Ichigo pauses, surprised. Ruggs picked up on his issues just from talking to him for so little. He looks away, his expression darkening. My mom died when I was a kid. There's no way I can talk to her about my problems.
Oh man, I'm sorry to hear about that. That's something that, no kid should be or should have to
Ichigo
experience.
shrugs, trying to play it off. It was a long time ago. I'm over it. But the way he clenches his fists and the tightness of his voice betrays his words. It's clear that the wound of his mother's death still hasn't healed completely. Ichigo nods grimly, the memories of his mother's death still painful to recall, even after all these years. Yeah,
Look,
well,
bro.
life ain't fair.
Look,
I've learned that
look.
lesson pretty damn well.
Hold on, hold on. Let me say this real quick. I understand what you're saying, but at the end of the day, it's okay to feel that pain. Losing a mother is always going to. I mean, a parent in general is going to leave a permanent scar, a permanent mark, especially at such a formative like age that you lost her. And healing doesn't mean forgetting. So it's okay to still feel pain. You're not going to get over it. It's okay.
A bitter
Yeah,
smile
okay.
quirks Ichigo's lips at Rug's words. You know, you're pretty good at this whole comfort thing. He lets out a humorless chuckle. You should be a therapist or something.
I get that a lot, but it just when it comes to situations like this, is I feel like people need to be compassionate. Even though I have not lost a parent or whatever, but I do think sometimes the best way to deal with pain is by talking about what you're going through. So I believe it's okay to talk about your mother feeling. It's good to know that you don't have to carry that weight on your own. Your dad, you can talk to him about it.
Ichigo snorts, his cynicism surfacing again. Yeah, right. My dad's a great example of someone who's good at talking about his feelings. He's the ultimate stiff upper lip, don't show weakness type of guy. I've tried to talk to him about my mom before, but he just shuts down and changes the subject.
How many times have you tried talking to him?
I don't know, like 3 or 4 times. Every time I bring it up, he either changes the subject or just leaves the room. He doesn't like talking about her, and honestly, neither do I. It just hurts too much.
That's understandable, but sometimes you need to acknowledge your grief.
Ichigo grunts in agreement. I know that. Believe me, I do. But talking about her is hard, you know? It brings back a lot of memories, good and bad. Memories of her and the night she died.
Yeah, that's understandable, man. I mean, again, I can't relate, but I do think it would be good for you to keep pushing through and trying to talk to your father. It may help you guys in the long run. It can only be beneficial.
Ichigo can't deny that Ruggs makes a good point. Talking to his dad about his mom might help both of them process their grief. Maybe you're right, he grumbles, reluctantly admitting it. I'll try to bring it up with him again. No guarantees he won't shut down again, though.
Yeah, that's understandable, man. But I mean, you can do it though. You can get him to express himself. I mean, look at me and you, for example. At first, you weren't willing to talk to me, but after me being a little persistent, you opened up. And at the end of the day, it seems like you're just like your father. You weren't willing to express yourself at first, and it's believable because most of the time, children doesn't follow. They follow the parents' example. So it'd be good just to talk to him, man.
Ichigo chuckles softly, amazed by the guy's insight. Here's something else. You know that? You've read me pretty damn well, even though we don't know each other that well.
I mean, well, I I know somebody kind of like you, but just know that you have people by your side.
Ichigo nods, a small smile on his face. Yeah, I get it. Thanks, Ruggs. You really know how to get through to people, huh?
I mean, I try my best.
Ichigo stands up, stretching his arms and cracking his neck. Well, this was surprisingly nice, actually. I feel a little better now, I guess. Thanks for the talk.
No problem, man. And again, always be willing to express yourself. You don't want it to bottle all that in, all right? Because sometimes the things we don't say is what haunts us the most.
Bottling up my feelings is kind of my thing, but I'll try to be more open about it. And I'll also try talking to my old man again. See if I can get him to open up about it too.
So, man, yeah. Anything else that's on your chest, man? Like, is everything okay with you and Orihime? Cause it look like y'all got a little interest between each other.
Ichigo stiffens, a mixture of surprise and irritation in his eyes. Interest? Who, me and Chad? Yeah, right. He's my best
Chat.
friend, sure. But there's nothing between us. I promise you that.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! No, no, I didn't say Chad. I said Orihime.
Otohime, Ichigo says incredulously, staring at Ruggs like he's grown a second head. What on earth would make you think there's something going on between me and her?
I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I know her and her group of friends and whatnot, and I be seeing how you be looking at her at times. You feel me? And I think there's something going on between y'all.
Ichigo's face flushes slightly, caught off guard by Rug's observation. What? No, no way. I mean, yeah, she's cute, but there's nothing between us, I swear. We're just friends.
Okay, there may not be nothing between y'all, but are you interested in her?
Ichigo pauses, conflicted. He hates to admit it, but Otohime does intrigue him, though he's not sure if it goes beyond a mere crush. I... I don't know, man. She's interesting, I guess. She's like no one I've met before. And yeah, okay, she's cute, but I don't think it's anything serious. Just a little crush. Nothing more.
So you do like her?
Ichigo grumbles, reluctantly admitting it. Yeah, fine, you got me, I like her. But it's not serious. It's just a stupid little crush. No big deal.
Okay, bro. First off, it's okay to like someone. You don't got to get all offensive about it. You know what I'm saying? Have you ever decided on acting upon those feelings?
Ichigo crosses his arms, feeling embarrassed about getting defensive.
All right, come
I
on,
know.
bro.
It's
Yeah.
just, I don't like admitting it, you know? It feels like I'm being vulnerable or something. He thinks about Rug's question, fiddling with the hem of his shirt as he answers. Well, I've considered asking her out, yeah, but I don't know if it's a good idea. We're good friends, and I don't want things to get weird between us if she rejects me.
Let me ask you this. Let me ask you this. What do you like about it?
Ichigo's expression softens as he thinks about why he likes Otohime. She's different. She doesn't care about the same things most girls do. She's not obsessed with looks or gossip or status or any crap like that. She's confident and strong, and she doesn't take crap from anyone. Plus, she
I
has
don't know if I
this
agree with that.
this way about her that just draws you in, you know? I guess I just really like her personality.
Like now, are you attracted to her the way she look?
Ichigo rubs the back of his neck, looking a bit sheepish. Yeah, of course. I think she's attractive, but that's not the only reason I like her. I swear. It's just a bonus, you know? He shifts uncomfortably,
Yeah.
feeling a little awkward talking about his feelings like this. Why are you asking me all these questions? Anyway,
Man, because again, like I said before, I just want the best for you. And I can tell that, you're really interested in this girl, man. Like, because just like you said, you mentioned all the quirks and all the things that are good about her. You didn't even mention her looks until the ending. You said that's just a bonus. So I could tell you're really interested in her, man. And it might be deeper than just like you might actually love this girl.
Ichigo's face heats up at what Ruggs is implying. What? Love? Nah, that's crazy, man. Love is a strong word. We're just friends. I don't even know if she likes me back. You know? Maybe I'm just wasting my time even thinking about asking her out. He lets out an exasperated sigh, running a hand through his hair. This is all so complicated.
You don't think she's interested in you?
Ichigo shrugs, feeling a little doubtful. How am I supposed to know? It's not like she's given me any signals or anything. And
Oh,
like I said, we're just friends. I don't want to mess things up by asking her out and then getting rejected. That would just be awkward.
do you really think she'll reject you?
Ichigo looks down, feeling a little insecure. I don't know, man. I mean, I'm not the best looking guy out there, and I don't have the smoothest personality. She could do so much better than me, you know? It's like, why would she even be interested in me in the first place?
Okay, look, let's get this out the way. First off, you a good looking dude. You got a great personality. You got a job. Looks like you got things are going on well for you in the future. So don't downplay yourself. She has a lot of good reasons to want to be interested in a guy like yourself. Okay.
Ichigo chuckles weakly, appreciating Rug's attempt to boost his self-confidence.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I guess you're right. It's scary, you know, putting yourself out there and risking rejection. I don't like feeling vulnerable like that.
Man, hey, I don't blame you, bro. I don't blame you because putting yourself out there like that is
Ichigo looks at Ruggs, waiting for him to finish his sentence. Because Ichigo nods, his expression turning serious. Exactly. And it's not just the fear of rejection. There's also the fear of losing her friendship. If I ask her out and she says no, things could get awkward between us. I just don't know if it's worth the risk. you know?
Well, let me ask you this. How long have y'all been friends?
Ichigo considers the question for a moment, counting the years in his head. I'd say for about 2 years now. We met in middle school and just kind of hit it off. We've been hanging out ever since.
Are you guys, would you consider her like a best friend?
Ichigo's face softens as he thinks about Otohime. Yeah, definitely. We're really close, you know? She's like a best friend to me, I guess. We've shared a lot of memories, and I can always count on her to be there for me. And I know she feels the same way about me.
See, then, bro, it's okay. You can't let your fear hold you back from expressing your interest in this woman. Remember what I said earlier? The things we don't say is what haunts us the most. And look, the worst she can say is no. If you don't say anything at all, you're not going to get her.
Ichigo nods, Rug's words ringing true. Yeah, you're right. I don't want to live with that regret forever. And yeah, she might say no, but at least I'll know for sure instead of wondering what could have been. He takes a deep breath, steeling himself for what he knows he has to do. I guess I just need to gather some courage and talk to her, huh?
That's it, man. And I believe you can do it. You know, at the end of the day, you know her. You know what I'm saying? You know how to talk to her. Just take your time. Don't rush into it. Don't overthink it. And when the time is right, ask her that big question.
Ichigo smiles, appreciating Rug's confidence in him. Thanks, man. I needed that pep talk. And yeah, I know her well, so I'll just be myself, and I won't rush things. I'll wait for the right moment to ask her. Thanks for everything, man. You're a good friend.
I got you, dog. You know what I'm saying? And if you ever need help with anything else, I got you. You know what I'm saying? I know a couple tips that helped a couple of my other boys. You know what I'm saying? If it's like smell goods, cologne, any of that stuff, I got you, bro.
Ichigo chuckles, grateful for Ruggs' offer. Yeah, thanks, man. I'll keep that in mind. I could definitely use some advice on smelling good. 'Cause sometimes I feel like I smell like sweat and old gym socks.
Oh, whoa, yeah, no, okay, look. Before you even ask her out, let's get your hygiene on point first, okay? I'll give you some tips about it a little bit later, all right?
Ichigo nods, looking a little embarrassed. Yeah, you're probably right. Hygiene is important. I don't want to repel her with my stench before I even get a chance to ask her out.
Yeah, I got you, man. You know what I'm saying? We'll talk about it a little bit later because I got to bounce, but I'll hook you up with that, bro. I'll make sure to get you right.
Ichigo grins, feeling grateful for Rug's help. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. And hey, thanks for the pep talk and the encouragement, too. It means a lot.
Hey, no problem, though. You know you my nigga, right? Am I your nigga too?
Ichigo laughs and nods, feeling warm affection for his friend. Yeah, man, you're my nigga. We're homies for life, right?
Facts, dog. Hey, but I'll catch you later. I got to bounce.
Ichigo waves cheerfully as Ruggs heads off. Later, man. Take care.
All right, man, later.
Well, you can tell everybody. Yeah, you can tell everybody.
Oh, shoot. Hey, that was pretty chill, right? Come on, y'all. Hey, look, that was pretty cool. You know, so I didn't expect things to get deep like that, but it was cool. You know, I was able to chat it over my nigga Ichigo. And if y'all want me to do this again, I will. But, you know, name a character y'all want me to talk to next, or whatever the case may be. And I'll be down, man. But I ain't gonna front. This nigga Ichigo, this nigga was super rude, bro. This nigga, this nigga was talking to me crazy. Oh, God. But, you know, hey, we squashed our beef, okay? We squashed our beef. But yeah, y'all catch y'all later.